D-Ways and all our linebackers are going to be great too. So I think it's going to be 100% better than last year.
I feel like in recent years, the defense has sort of set a standard that has to be upheld.
Do I feel like that?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we kind of talked about it the other day too. Like, our defense is doing things that other defenses in the conference haven't done. And I feel like I and the team feel like we have a very tough defense and we have a certain standard that we want to uphold this year.
You see that as a responsibility?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You had a really good season last year, but you're always trying to get better. So what were your kind of goals for improvement going into this season?
Kind of take it back to the basics. I mean, a lot of things that I did last year was kind of just thanks to my athletic ability, but I wanted to get back into the basics and really get the fundamentals and technique down.
I remember the North Carolina game in the fourth quarter, you were out there for a lot of snaps, but you were still pushing guys into the backfield. But when you reflect on conditioning, working with Thunder Dan, I mean, how impactful has that been for you?
I think it's great. I mean, we do a lot of conditioning over the offseason, of course, but I feel like that kind of conditioning really comes in practice. It's just all about the way you practice, and Coach Thunder always teaches us to go hard. And so when you come to practice and you're going hard every play, running extra, you know, it just kind of builds and it just is what it is.
I know summer camp can be kind of a grind, but what's your favorite part of from like May to now, just in that process as you get closer to the season?
That's a good question. I mean, me personally, I like lifting. So I mean, it's a great environment to be in. I mean, around all the guys, just hanging out, having fun. I mean, just grinding. So when you're grinding with all your friends and you know your homeboys and your teammates, it doesn't really feel like a grind because you're having so much fun. So I just say lifting.
Yeah, it looks like some of you guys put on some weight this offseason. Do you feel like the guys really embraced like that part of the conditioning process?
Oh yeah. I feel like a lot of our guys locked in more on the nutrition and the lifting part this year. So yeah, I do think that they did.
How much do you think the fact that you can easily get locked in because you had wrestling success, you've had football success, you were successful in track and field, like you don't take days off ever, like probably since like what, middle school, or like how locked in do you kind of feel like when you look back over the years, just all your sports and all the practices you've had to do in weightlifting sessions?
I mean, you do make a good point. Like I have been real busy with that stuff since I was young. So, I mean, it's kind of gotten to a point where it's like kind of all I know. So it's not really like when I look back and I reflect on it, it's just like that's kind of all I've known. So it's been fun and easy for me. So.
Do you remember the last time you took like a whole week off? You got to think on this, don't you? Like a whole week.
Just of not doing anything?
Nothing. Just sitting on the couch.
No, I can't do that.
Playing video games.
No, I don't. I mean, I play video games, but I always have to
But
find
nothing
a way to
else.
work out. No, I can't. I haven't done that in a minute. I'd say a few years, probably. Yes, sir.
How surreal is it that you're an upperclassman now? How quick has this experience been in NC?
Man, that's a great question, too. We were just, me and some of my friends, or CJ and Savion, were talking about it the other day. It's crazy to just think back to 2020, and that's like, man, that was 3 years ago. Like, it doesn't feel like 3 years. It feels like it was just yesterday. And it is very surreal.